Hello, dear investors and traders. Information and Analytical Service is in touch with you, Guru.Markets. Thank you for helping us. Links in the description of this video. We will look at the main indicators of the organization MediaCo Holding Incorporated, ticker MDIA. The review is based on information as of August 17, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company MediaCo Holding Incorporated belongs to the subcategory Advertising. 59 companies participate in the analysis, and this is very representative. Let's start with general information about the corporation. A little further, we will consider each indicator in more detail. If you want, you can put it on stop. We invite you to look at all the parameters of the organization carefully. Access to the table with the structure of company tickers is free and open. Well, let's get started. Market capitalization of the corporation MediaCo Holding Incorporated valued at $0.21 billion, with a subcategory capitalization of $142 billion. MediaCo Holding Inc. has a share of 0.145% and is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.02 billion, and the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $29 billion. MediaCo Holding Inc. constitutes a share of 0.087%. Having made a comparison of the shares of the exchange and book value, we can see the following. Occupied share MediaCo Holding Inc. in the subcategory when assessing stock capitalization is 0.145%. The book value is 0.087%, which is 40% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance capitalization in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's debts amount to $0.039 billion. Debt-to-book capitalization amounts to 195% of capital. Score for the company's debts, bad, -1 point. The balance of the company's stock price to profit is 0. While the average in the subcategory is 58, which is significantly worse than the average in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock price to profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$12 million. Forward earnings for the next 12 months are unknown, which is negative for the company. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's price to revenue balance is 6.5. The average in the subcategory is 1.7, and this is 282% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock market value to its revenue in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $30 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is unknown, and this is very negative for the company. Assessment of expected future revenue in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The sales margin is -37%, with an average for the subcategory of 2.9%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 39.9%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share by number of personnel in the subcategory is 0.023%. This is 530% less than the market capitalization share. And this shows the discrepancy between the company's market value MediaCo Holding Inc., probably towards revaluation. The amount of capital per company employee is $1,779,000. And for the subcategory, it's $277,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 542.2%. Estimation of the company's capital volume per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee minus $100,900. Average in the subcategory, $4,800. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2,011%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The share of revenue per individual employee of the company is $273,000. By subcategory, $164,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 66%. Estimation of sales volume per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. Shares for sale correspond to 7.2%, with an average for the subcategory of 4%. This is an indicator of a possible short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 56% for the company MediaCo Holding Inc. While for the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is approximately 48%. Potentially, shares of the subcategory are quoted lower than the company's MediaCo Holding Inc. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price MediaCo Holding Incorporated and subcategory companies, we can see that over 12 months the company's shares MediaCo Holding Inc. showed dynamics of 351%. Against the price dynamics for the subcategory of 1.2%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Before announcing the final grade, we kindly ask: leave a rating MediaCo Holding Incorporated in the comments to the video. We monitor all comments and try to respond to every comment. The result is as follows: minus 8.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 0.4 points. If you look broadly, within the US market as a whole, you can see that the average score for the entire US stock market in aggregate is 0.3 points. Against the score of minus 8.5 points for MediaCo Holding Incorporated. Let's go to the orders table. It is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions of the information and reference system for stock valuation Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free, link in pinned comment. Based on the assessment of the company's securities MediaCo Holding Incorporated. Guru.Markets. Open an order for a reason MediaCo Holding Incorporated, the most overvalued company in the subcategory. Thank you very much for watching this video and for using the information and reference system Guru.Markets. You all truly are the coolest audience in the world.